Dear students, greetings from Dr. T. Sendilmurugan, Associate Professor and Head Department of Information Technology, Kakatiya Institute of Technology and Science, Warangal. In this video lecture, we are going to discuss about initialization of the one-dimensional array. In the previous video, we have discussed about how to declare the array and what is the syntax for declaring the array. So those things we have discussed. In this video lecture, we are going to discuss about initialization of one-dimensional array. Okay. In this video lecture, we are going to discuss about initialization of the array. It is week 6, lecture 3, classroom discussion topic 18. Okay. So before going to discuss about initialization of the array, we must know the outcome of this lecture. The outcome of this lecture is after completion of this lecture, students, you are the students. Students will be able to, you are able to write a C program using one-dimensional array. So in this video lecture, we must be discussed about one-dimensional array, how we are initializing and how we can use that array in programming. That we will discuss in this video lecture. So what is array? So array is a, what is array? Array is a collection of similar elements. Collection of similar elements. Okay, similar elements means the same data type. Okay, so same data type. And the memory will be allocated continuously. Memory will be allocated continuously. Okay. So then accessing of the array is easy to access. Easy to access. Okay. So if the basic knowledge of array, we know that how to declare the array also, we know that data type, for example, integer type and array name. So array name you will give any name. So example, I will take x. So here size of the array. So I want to print 10 values means size of the array is 10. I declare. This is for example. So what is the syntax? Data type and array name and size of the array. So this is the syntax. According to syntax, we are declare the array. So these things we are already discussed in the previous video. So how we can initialize the values of the array? So normally in data types, so we can assign the values directly or initialize the value. Int I, if I will take means I can initialize the values for this variable I equal to 10. Using assignment operator, we can initialize the value. So same like that in array also we can initialize the value. So for example, a of 10 we are declared, int a of 10. This is the array we are declared. So I can give maximum how many values? 10 values. Int a of 10 I declared. So I can initialize the value. How I can initialize the value for array? So the thing is we can use the curly brace. Then I have to give 10 values separated by the comma. So example 10 is the maximum. No, so I can give 10 values. Maximum 10 values. So comma should be used for separations. Okay. Then up to 10 values. So already we know that array how it is using indexings. Okay, so indexing how it will be used? It will start with a of 0 and up to n minus 1, a of 9. So total 10 values will be there. Okay, so a of 0 it will assign. 1 is assigned to a of 0, 2 is assigned to a of 1, 3 is assigned to a of 2, like that. 10 is assigned for A of 9. Okay. So this is initialization value of the one dimensional array. Clear? The condition is if we are given the maximum size, so that many values you can give inside that. So you can less than that values also you can assign. So example, into A of 10 equal to 1, 2, 3. So only 3 values also you can assign. So what will be happen? First 3 variable A of 0, A of 1, A of 1, 2. So these 3 values are assigned for the particular array. The remaining values will be, the remaining array may be assigned as 0. It will take it as 0 up to A of 9. Okay. So in case if you are given more than 10 values, what will be happen? So you are declared int A of 5. So 5 is the maximum size you are given. So in case you are given the value 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So what will be happen? Okay, so this is the compiler will understand that you are declared maximum 5 variable, but you are given 6 variable. So it will shows that it is error. Okay. So you can give the values are less than that values. Okay. So here what they will take, they are declared one array with the data type of double and the array name is balance. The maximum values are 5. Okay. So here 1000 is one value, 2 is one value, another one is 3.4, another one is 7, another one is 550. So these values are stored in this balance of 0, balance of 1, balance of 2, balance of 3, up to balance of 4. Okay. So this is one of the method. So in case if you are don't know what is the size of the array, so you can inform to the compiler how you can declare the code. So you can write it. Okay. So just big enough to hold the initialized is created. So whatever values you are there, you can give it. So the compiler will take according to value. The size will be considered as according to the number of values you are given as a initializations for the array. Okay, so double it's a data type, balance is the array name. So here you are not mentioned the size, but you are initialized the value. How many values you are given, that much size it will take. For example, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 means the balance of 5. The compiler will understand that 5 is the maximum size of the array. Okay, if you are not given means you must be give the value. So in case if you are declared double balance, so you are not given the values, but you are not mentioned the size of the array, but you are not initialized any value, then what will be happen? It is considered the error again. So the compiler will understand that you are not mentioned the size, so it will show the error. You must be give some numbers. You can give like this, but what you have to do? You will give the input 1. So for example, you are given only 1 means, so the 1 is the size of this array. Okay. So if you are given 1 comma 2 means 2 is the size of the array. So automatically we will identify like this. And how we can access the array? So directly we can assign the values to the particular array. So balance of 4, you can assign 50. Okay. So you can give like this also. Or otherwise you can directly write balance 4 equal to 100 means 100 will be assigned to balance 4 directly. Okay. So this is method of indexing. So for accessing the array. So how we can use this? Using the index variable. So what is array index? Array index starting with 0 and ending with it's up to n minus 1. So in case array name is A means A of 0 to A of n minus 1. This is the array index. Okay. So like that it may be happen. How we can access this array? Array we can access like this. Balance of 9. That means some values are there in the balance of 9. So that value will be assigned to salary. So you can use that array variable like that also. Okay, so example, 10th element will be assigned to the value of salary variable. Okay. We'll see these simple examples. What happened? So here you are declared one array. The array name is n. The maximum size is 10. Okay. So and also you can give two variables for inside the loops. The first loop I equal to 0, I less than 10 means 0 to 9 it will take total 10 variables. Okay. So n of I equal to I plus 100. So what happened? We can add 100 with each I values. Okay. So here first I value is 0, 0 plus 100, 100. So n of 0 is 100, 100 it will store. Then I value is incremental 1. So n of 1 equal to 1 plus 100. So 101 it will be stored in the n of I. So like that up to what values it will take? 9. Okay, so I value 9. N of 9 equal to 9 plus 100. So 109 it will be there. So what is the value of this array? 100, 101, up to 109. So 10 values are there in the for loop. You are assigning the value for the array using this statement. So you want to print what is the values are there in the array means you can print that value up to n of 0, n of 1, n of 2, n of 3 up to 9. So here also same condition 0 to 9 you have to print. Okay. So total 10 values you are going to print. Then the print element of percentage %d. So what you are printing? What is the j value? First position what values are there? Second position what values are there? That will be printed in the printout statement. Clear? I hope you are understood how we can initialize this array of one dimensional in C language. So character array. So next one is we know that the formal data type is character. So if you are using character array means that the name is the character. You have 10 maximum characters. Okay, so that means you can give the input as maximum 10 character as a input for this array. This is a character array. Whenever we want to use more character like strings, we can use this character array. Okay. So example, this name, we can assign this value. How we can assign the value? Cat name of 10 means a 10 character maximum will give. How you will give? In case if you want means, so within the bracket double quotes 10 character maximum you can write. That only they are given. Well done. Well space done. So double quotes. Okay. So here no need to mention null character. That means end of the character, last character. Okay. So whenever you are close it, automatically the system will consider the word is over. Okay. So maximum 10 character it will read and store in the particular character array. Okay. So if you want to give input as individual character means what you have to do? The name of 10 equal to in single quotes you have to write W, comma, E, comma, L, comma, L, comma, like that it will write. If you are writing like that, it will be printed like this. Okay. But whenever you are given this uh, individual character, the last character you can use /0. /0 means it is a null character. So null, you have to mention that character is over. That means your input is over. If you are using string means automatically it will consider. Okay, but individual character means you have to mention that last variable as the null variable. So we will see one example program. We have to calculate the sum of the square of the each numbers. Okay. So how we can write this formula? For example, x1 into x1 because square no plus x2 into x2 because x2 square plus like that we can write up to x10 into x10. Okay, up to this point you can calculate it. So for this you can write the program. How you can write it? So initially you want to read that values of x1. So x1 to x10. Okay. So for that array indexing starting with 0. So a of 0. So here what array they are using x. Okay. So x of 0. It will take the first value up to here 9 values. X of 9. So it will take the values and store it here. Okay. So the value using this scanf statement, it will get the value from the user as a float value that will be stored in the x of I. X of I means x of 0 first value, x of 2 second value, like that it will be stored. So up to 9 it will be work. When it is values are 10, the condition fails, it will come out. So initially the total value is 0 will keep. Then same for loop we can use for calculating the total values. So total value initially is 0 plus square of the given values. How we can find the square? X into x. Okay. So these two values will be multiplied. What is the 0 value? I value is 0 means x0 into x0. Okay. What is the value stored in the x0? That will be multiplied with the same values and it will be stored in the total. Like that the loop will be executed up to 9. X of 9 into x of 9. So whatever values is there, that will be identified as square, that will be added into total. In total, what it is there? Sum of the square of the given numbers. Okay, so that will be printed. So this for loop is used to execute this entire two statements. Okay, so here it will print x, that array name, then here it will print total values. Okay, so this is the best example for this. If initially you are given the values are 0, 0 no, so then I values are plus plus. So what happened in this example? So here it will take the value initially. So the initial value is x of 1 of 1. What is the value you are given? Whatever value you are given, that will be stored. Okay, so 1.1. If you are given means what happened? It will calculate the multiplications. Okay, so the values may be like this. X of 1 equal to, so what it will print x value, it will print. So the second one is x square, x2 of square, it will be print 1.1 into 1.1. How it will multiply? So like this. Okay, so you can perform this operation. Finally the total will be calculated and printed as a total. So I hope you are enjoyed this video. Now you understood what is one dimensional array. So after discussion of array in C language, now students should be able to, now you are able to write the C program using one dimensional array. Okay. So further if you have any doubt, you can read the textbook. Before that you can practice it, lecture level problems. Write a C program using to print roll numbers of the students of your class. Okay, using array. Okay, using array to print roll numbers of students of your class. And second program is write a C program to print 3 cross 3 matrix. Okay, so you can use the array values and that value you have to print as a matrix. Okay, so for these two you will try to write the program, then we will discuss in the classrooms. Even if you have doubt, you can refer the textbook Programming in ANSYS authored by E. Balaguru Swami sir in chapter 7 arrays concept. Okay. Even if you have doubt, you can refer with tutorial sheet as well as you come with the doubt for discussion in the classroom. Thank you very much for listening. Any query is there, you can post it the query. Okay.